Welcome. Today is August 26th and it is National Dog Day. Macaulay Culkin turns 35. August 27th is National Just Because Day. So if you happen to get arrested on that day, just tell the officer just because. That's why you did it. Pee Wee Herman also turned 63. August 28th is National Cherry Turnover Day. People eat those still? And Josiah Duggar turns 19. Center barrier on the 18 is here to stay. We've got coverage to let all you complainers know that it ain't going anywhere. And weather.
It's outside. Go out and look. Mark Ransberger here. I got your Doppler 500 HD forecast coming up. Average temps this weekend, right here if you see, about as average as every girl in Starbucks. I'll tell you more about them in just a couple minutes. Back to you, Drew.
Thanks, Mark. Cool temps across the board. Sounds pretty average, like our weatherman. Thanks, Mark, again. And coming to you live where there used to be no stupid questions until the launch of Facebook. I'm Drew Spatulski, and we are the news.
We sent Drew Spatulski out live. How the Highway 18, the barrier project, people complaining. What's going on, Drew?
Well, Mark, I just took my hard hat off against the advice of others because it was really starting to mess with my hairdo. But I'm here at the 18 once again to let all you naysayers know that the barrier is here to stay.
So you're saying that if enough people complain on the internet, they're not going to remove the barrier?
No, it doesn't go like that. As much as people think they have power when people combine on Facebook via the internet, it really doesn't work that way, and the barrier is here for our safety.
So Drew, what were the complaints that we're talking about the barrier? And then, should we even consider responding to these complaints online?
Well, if you're a good troller, then yes, you should respond to such comments. But from what I've seen, a lot of them are just so draining that you can't even find the energy to type a response back. One person, for example, said that they were going to have a towering inferno come down and burn everyone trapped on the 18, which is simply not going to be the case.
Did you just say towering inferno? And how would that even happen?
Well, I actually did some research, haven't concluded it yet. I'm still trying to figure it out.
So here's my guess. If we have to remove this barrier, which is never going to happen, right? If we have to remove this, should we just go ahead and remove all the barriers on the freeway medians?
Well, funny you should say that, Mark, because here at the news, I've recently started a petition to integrate these center barriers throughout every main road from Crestline to Running Springs. So we're talking not just, not the side roads where houses are, but we're talking Lake Drive, Lake Gregory Drive, all the way up the 18, Highway 189, 173, and maybe 330 if we can add that in there.
Hey, what about Big Bear? Are you going to put Big Bear on the ballot with that too?
I'm not really concerned with Big Bear at this point. If I do get a shout out from one of the Trottos up in the Big Bear area, I might think about it.
That's a good point. Mr. Trotta might want a barrier on 18 up in Big Bear as well. Is there anything else the Inland Empire people need to know about this barrier? Or is there anything that we actually even need to know about the barrier?
Well, there absolutely is nothing you need to know about the barrier that hasn't already been told to you. People just, I guess, really just don't want to hear it. But to let from a wildlife standpoint, so you all up there in the mountain communities don't get worried, there have been no deer loss that I've seen yet. And if there have, well, they clean them up pretty quick.
Good point right there, Drew. And also, the barrier project, is it completed yet?
No, not quite. It's supposed to be completed somewhere in August, September, and from then on it will stay there. I have heard some rumors in the rumor mill that Jerry Brown may put a high-speed rail on top of the barrier.
A high-speed rail on the barrier. Imagine the commute on Highway 18. It will save people driving. JB from Sacktown always knows what us Californians want, huh?
He's got all of our backs, if you will.
You're
Back
right.
to you, Mark.
Thanks.
What your hood like? Is it rough? Is it tough? Is it tough?
Weekend weather live right now. Doppler 500 HD forecast for you. what you need to know when you go outside, what the weather's going to look like this weekend. We got average temps across the board. Let me show you right now, live, Doppler. 500 HD.
Telling you right now, we're going to write fairer rules for the middle class, and we are going to raise taxes on the middle class.
Okay, Doppler 500 HD. I'm going to step outside right here. I'm going to go this side because nothing's coming in from the ocean. It's all coming up. It's a little bit of monsoonal moisture. None of it's going to hit us at all. It's going to go all the way around the IE. It's going to go up above the IE. Some of it's going to hit California, just not here. Remember, when you see the rain falling in Northern California, we're in a drought. Let me go over here and show you what the highs are going to look like this weekend. Right here. Look at those. Average temperatures, actually below average in some areas. Below average. You crap up. 79 this weekend. That's not bad. Go outside and have a picnic. It's good weather. 69. 69 in Big Bear. Let's see what else is going on over here. Riverside. Oh man, Riverside and Fontana, those are some warm temperatures, but it's actually cool for the summer. And remember, when you look at all this, go on Twitter and question Hillary's health. Have a good one.
We've got the new News Edition traffic update for you for a Friday. If you look at this map right over here, yes, it's Friday, so pretty much all the freeways are going to be clogged. If you'd like to know traffic for Saturday and Sunday, here's a tip. Grab your keys, get in your car, and go look around.
Did Drew get stuck up by the barrier again?
No, he caused several other people to get stuck.
That's good. All you have to do is turn the van sideways like this, block both lanes. Nobody can get around. Then everybody will complain on rim traffic. I'm Mark Ransberger. My co-host Drew Spatolsky and I like to thank you for watching this episode of the news. We're not sorry that we didn't make one last week for you. We actually just don't care enough. Just kidding, we love you all. Have a good weekend.